Since God is such a generous giver, why does Jesus instruct us to pray, "Give us this day our daily bread"? To start to answer this question, we'll look to Luther's Catechism on this fourth petition of the Lord's Prayer.
Luther begins the Catechism by reminding us that God gives daily bread to all people, Christian and non-Christian alike. That means he does not give us daily bread because of our prayers or goodness, or as some sort of reward system. Rather, we're praying that God would help us realize that God is giving us everything we need for this life, and that he is giving us our daily bread as part of his disposition of giver, not demander.
So let's take a look at how Luther understands daily bread, and it definitely isn't limited to something we put in our mouths. Luther writes, daily bread is everything included in the necessities and nourishment of our bodies, such as food, drink, clothing, shoes, house, farm, fields, livestock, money, property, spouse, children, good government, good weather, peace, health, decency, honor, good friends, faithful neighbors, and the like.
Do you hear how broad that is? It's so broad that Luther wrote that daily bread includes all that is needed for this life. That's a pretty big catch-all phrase. Luther recognized that in praying for daily bread, we are praying also for everything that helps us enjoy daily bread. And we're praying that anything that interferes with our receiving daily bread be removed.
Let's go a little further with Luther on his understanding of what we're really praying for when we pray, "Give us this day our daily bread." He put it this way, quote, "To put it briefly, this petition includes everything that belongs to our entire life in this world, because it is only for its sake that we need daily bread. Now, our life requires not only food and clothing and other necessities for our body, but also peace and concord in our daily activities, associations, and situations of every sort with the people among whom we live and with whom we interact. In short, in everything that pertains to the regulation of both our domestic and our civil or political affairs." End quote.
Indeed, wrote Luther, the greatest need of all is to pray for the civil authorities and the government, for it is chiefly through them that God provides us daily bread and all the comforts of this life.
Clearly, Luther understood that daily bread is not really simply about bread. It's about our entire lives. God provides us everything we need in this life. And that is what we are praying for in this fourth petition of the Lord's Prayer, that we would recognize that all of these things are given to us by God, from our families, to the weather, to the government.
At the same time, Luther recognized that the devil attacks these very same things. He attacks good government and stable economies. He does everything he can to impede our receiving daily bread. And while Luther knew this to be the case, he also knew that the devil's power is limited.
And so he wrote, if it were in the devil's power and our prayer to God did not restrain him, surely we would not have a straw in the field, a penny in the house, or even an hour more of life.
Did you hear that? It is the power of our prayer that restrains the devil. This is precisely what Luther wrote in his hymn, A Mighty Fortress, by the way.
This is how he put it in that hymn. And as you're listening to these lyrics, think of this in terms of the depth and breadth of this conversation about daily bread. And though this world with devils filled should threaten to undo us, we will not fear, for God hath willed his truth to triumph through us. The prince of darkness grim, we tremble not for him. His rage we can endure, for lo, his doom is sure. One little word shall fell him. That word above all earthly powers, no thanks to them abideth. The Spirit and the gifts are ours, through him who with us sideth. Let goods and kindred go, this mortal life also. The body they may kill, God's truth abideth still. His kingdom is forever. And so it is.